on air.
We are on air.
This
Welcome,
theme
guys.
song kind of slaps. Hold on, let it play out.
Well, welcome to our first ever podcast with no working name, guys. My name is Youssef.
I'm Julia.
I'm Adam.
I'm Harjaan.
And today we're going to be talking about some very pressing topics that we all have to discuss. None of them are actually pressing. And then we also have, to start off, we have some viewer questions from our Instagram that we ran. If you guys don't follow at PASMAG on Instagram yet, we like to ask questions, interact, that kind of stuff. So question 1, who has the most unreliable car in the PAS team?
Ooh.
I'm going to have to go with Youssef on this one.
Wait, which car are we talking
Yeah,
about?
there are
Like,
multiple cars.
Daily
I'm thinking
driver,
about your shell
absolutely.
right now.
Because if we're just going the most unreliable, it's
My
the Jaguar, for sure.
That's true.
If we're going like unreliable driver and hitting a wall at a drift event, it's
Whoa, okay. Too soon.
And if we're going like frequency of being unreliable, I've got that for sure.
Your
with
Lexus?
240. Wow.
well, your Lexus literally got stuck
Wow.
on my driveway because it wouldn't go into drive. or
One time.
reverse.
Wait, what was wrong with the train?
One time. Shift linkage thing. It was a minor.
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Okay,
It's
so if we
reliable
go-
as hell. We can't call the Toyota unreliable.
Okay, all cars in general, my Jaguar because it's never run. I've owned it for a year.
For sure.
Daily driver's my Mini because it's just kind of like,
That's reliable.
It just got on the road as well.
yeah, this is fair.
Yeah.
Is a hot dog emoji, a sandwich emoji?
I would say
Yeah, why not?
100%
It
is a
is, right?
sandwich. You got
Fair.
2 buns and you got something on the inside, right?
This is
That's
fair.
all you need for a hot sandwich, right?
This is
Yeah.
fair. Define your perfect Mustang build.
Oh god.
A 68 fastback or taking an Uber everywhere instead?
Yeah, 68 fastback is the right answer.
Yeah, Bridge Racing Green.
I was going to
Yeah.
go 69.
There's actually one going to
blue.
SEMA this year that's got like, they've turned the whole roof into like a panoramic glass roof,
Oh,
and
no
it's
way.
a 68 fastback, so it's very
That's
cool.
pretty sick.
And it's also right-hand drive converted and a bunch of other like blasphemous nonsense.
That's
so.
pretty sick. Did they put a RB like Tokyo Drift style or?
No,
Curious.
but TJ Hunt did that, and that's
TJ
also
Hunt
going
did
to SEMA. So
Do you have a
Um,
picture of that one?
I do actually. Can we pull that up?
Yeah.
Do I have that option?
That sounds wicked.
So if you go to PASMAG.com, vehicles we're looking forward to at SEMA 2024, it's actually on the homepage.
Oh, the red one?
No, that would be a Supra.
Oh no. Okay, I was looking at a different fastback. Oh.
We have really good Wi-Fi at the office.
That,
Oh, this is
yeah,
pretty cool.
second one down, right there.
Oh, that's
Oh
sick.
yeah.
Super
That
nice.
is nice.
I respect it.
That's really sick. Okay. Why does Youssef's car keep breaking? Come on, man.
Which one are we talking about?
Damn.
Probably this.
S15? Oh,
So most people don't know this, but I do drive my S15 a lot. I've bought the car at about 40,000 kilometers under 2 years ago, and I'm knocking on 200,000 now. So it breaks because
Damn.
of the frequency that I drive it, and
why do bolts keep backing out of your suspension and puncturing your
it's
airbags?
because I'm a terrible mechanic. Okay,
Asking the real
But
questions.
air suspension's gone.
air
Or
suspension
will
is
be.
gone.
Will be gone.
Going back to coilovers, I got Teen Super Drifts. Excited to run those and see how they are. They're kind of on the expensive side brand new. I think they're like $3,500, $4,000 a set.
Whoa.
But I'm curious how they feel compared to getting like the traditional KWs or whatever at that price point. Toronto car scene and trophy hunters.
Do we want general thoughts?
That's all it says.
That was the question.
That's the
Toronto
question.
car scene and trophy hunters.
All right, I guess we make our own question with this, but I mean, trophy hunters.
First of all,
yeah.
go back to class. All right, continue.
I feel very strongly about this, so I don't enter in judging at car shows anymore. Because honestly, cars are about the vibe, having fun with friends, new adventures, that kind of stuff. If a judge says, "Oh, your car is wide body," or if he says, "Oh, your car is narrow body," why do I care? It's an $8 piece of. It's an $8 piece of plastic. I don't care. I can rant on about this for hours. What are your guys' opinions?
Trophy hunters are really weird kind of people. Like car show people in general are a certain type of weird, but a lot of them are pretty chill. But then like the ones that are there because they only want a trophy, and if they don't get one, they throw like a big man baby piss fit. Like super weird individuals. We did like a top 5 list of things the car scene could do without, and yeah, that was one of them. Like, don't be a baby about trophies,
For real.
especially at like a charity show. Crying because you didn't win a
that's even
trophy,
worse.
dude. Go home,
Yeah.
touch grass.
I feel like trophy hunters are like the new like Corvette owners,
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
where they're just
As an
like,
aspiring Corvette owner, I'm gonna need you to retract that.
Yeah,
statement.
you would be.
I do not want to do anything. My car deserves all these awards. Like, you know, don't look my way if you're going to talk smack, sort of thing.
Toronto car scene though, it's a 50-50 split.
There you go.
I'm like some of the coolest people I've ever met, and then takeover weirdos.
The thing is about the Toronto
There
car
we go.
scene.
That's what they all look like too.
Toxic.
Oh, that's them right there.
They get so mad. It's
I know that guy.
Yeah, you would. That's how Adam thinks he looks. But yeah, the Toronto car scene in general is like, we do have a good car scene. Just the fact that modifying your car illegal and the fact that we have winter half the year just kind of makes it like that next level of hard to do. Because let's say I want to take my car to go for lunch, to just go for a drive, whatever. I'm at risk of getting hit with $5,000 of tickets and my plate's pulled.
Yeah, it's getting a lot harder to have a modified car in Ontario.
It is very
in
hard.
general. Especially with the new safety rules coming, which are
Oh yeah.
not
And also
gonna
with
be
how arbitrary the rules are, because even if you have a car that's exactly by the book, you can drop off at a actual mechanic, get it real safetied.
good.
the
It depends
next
how the
day-
cop feels.
The cop could come up and be like,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that,
Also, the rules, even if you are by the book, they don't make sense.
yeah, like how I legally need orange lights on the roof or in the grill
Or
of my
spacers
That's really
being
funny.
considered unsafe. There's Porsches that come from the factory with slip-on spacers.
car. Yep. Last question by some weirdo. Whose staff car is the fastest? Oh, Adam asked.
Oh, I asked that. And also, I think it's Q with that friggin' Tesla.
I think
Tesla's
it-
definitely
yeah.
He's
faster.
giggling in the back.
Yeah, if you can't hear, he's laughing and giving us a thumbs up in the corner. It's definitely the Tesla.
Out of the four of us, I think it's between Adam and I.
Which one's
911.
yours? Nah.
Wait. The Aristo is pretty fast.
What do you have done to the Aristo?
Just a bigger intercooler and a tune.
Okay, so it's all of us except Julia because she drives a Genesis.
I wasn't even gonna chime in. I was like, I'm gonna get roasted anyway. So
Wait, how much are you pushing on the?
401 wheel.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
then,
you beat me.
I don't know, torque. 363 pound-feet or something like that.
I'm 350.
But I turned the boost down because it got sketchy.
So he was. I'm making 350.
On the... Is that what the Porsche makes?
Yeah.
Matching torque? That's kind of
something.
sick.
340 something, yeah.
It's pretty tired, though, so call it 3.
I'm also a 6-speed.
That's fun.
I'm 360. I'm gonna say that just in case, just to beat you out.
I also put,
Second place.
I also put all my power down. Rear engine. I hooked in the rain. You saw it.
Yeah. I mean,
fair.
kind of.
I do not have
There's a
that
weird
movie.
humming noise, but
No, we don't talk about that weird humming. It is a structurally sound car.
30K OBO.
You need gone ASAP. No low ballers. Know what I have. Okay, so what's everybody's future car plans? Whether it be something you want to do to your car, small, big, new car entirely.
Future
what's your-
plans with current
say-
cars?
Let's say 3 year. Where do you ideally want to be in 3 years with your cars?
Okay, so if it's not public knowledge yet, I am going to be chassis swapping my S13 because the shell I have has rust. It's not dire by any means, but I want to have it forever. So my friend is selling a immaculate zero rust Arizona car S13 that I just bought. Over the winter, I'm going to be swapping that in. So in 3 years, that should be the perfect S13. In 3 months, it better be the perfect S13. And then I want to buy a JZX Mark II.
damn.
2-car solution.
This is
Yeah.
fair.
Mark II.
Yeah.
Have you been looking, or are you gonna wait and buy one?
No, I'm trying to buy a house first, so I need to be responsible. Says the guy that just bought another S13.
Yeah, but I mean, a Mark II has 4 doors. Sleep in the back. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Well, I'm sold.
Yeah. I would say in the next 3 years, I need to work on my suspension because after I hit the wall at the drift event, definitely my.
what is that?
Who is that?
You yapping?
Oh my god.
Yeah, no. So I messed up my angle kit at the drift event. Tried to put in extra bolts. It didn't work. My ball joint kept falling out. So now I got to figure that out. Probably gonna go full FDF on the angle kit.
In this
yeah.
economy, that's
Fancy.
crazy.
Yeah, for real.
I know. Yeah, FDF sponsor me, please, wherever you guys are. But yeah, so I would say probably paint. Probably around the same time Adam gets his.
Yeah, you
stuff
want to do a
together.
2-for-1 deal on
Yeah,
Porsche Jet Green Metallic?
The same
Same
green
color.
paint. I think we were talking about that
That's a
too.
big flex.
Yeah, that'd be wicked.
Besties for life.
Yeah,
Julia?
I don't know. I'm just chilling with my car, to be honest.
it's a great car.
Thanks.
Owning a Genesis
for-
and having no future plans.
That, honestly, that not
Yeah,
surprising.
I mean,
Name a
I'm-
more
I'm-
iconic duo.
Oh my god.
Yo, peanut butter and jelly. Genesis, no future
I mean, it's my
plans.
daily. Like, I'm not trying to do anything crazy.
Do you have 2 parking spots at your place?
No. That's why. That's the thing. My old
Tragic.
place, I had a very long driveway. Could have fit like 4 or 5 cars. But
So future plan is bigger driveway.
yeah, I mean, that's the thing. In
Or
my
moving
current
with
situation,
Adam. He's buying a house. Buy a big house.
Julia's boyfriend, if you're watching, that was his idea.
Oh yeah, no.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, no one's moving to that up here.
Nice. My S15 rewrapping, refinishing the wheels and spring. Getting off of air suspension. We already
Yo,
mentioned
3-for-1 deal on Porsche Jet Green
Yeah,
Metallic.
come on, dude.
That'll
They
be
could all
fun.
match.
But yeah, just turning into like a full drift car, just having fun with that.
That's fun.
I'm gonna just kind of like slowly build up my 911. Yeah, that's about it. I do want to sell it and get like a 76 911 SC. That's kind of like my 2 to 3 year goal with it. But
Hell yeah. I support the acquisition of air-cooled Porsches.
yeah, in this economy though, it's crazy. I cannot support it financially.
Okay, I got a question for you guys.
Of course.
Hit me.
Okay. Tell us the story about how you got your first car and why you chose that car. We'll start off with Julia because she has the best car.
We love
Okay,
her.
I don't
one and
need all
only.
the hate. Okay.
It wasn't hate. I was praising.
Sure.
Oh.
When I got it, I think I got my car 2 years ago now. Don't play the clown music.
Okay.
Is that what you're gonna do?
No.
Yeah, I think 2 years ago.
Yeah. Continue.
And it was really hard. No, honestly, I don't know why you guys hate Jenny so much. Like, they're like really nice inside. They're comfy.
Mostly for the memes.
Yeah, but like,
I think it's aight.
oh my god.
Okay, but what made you want to pick a Jenny?
I liked the aesthetic of it, to be honest.
Okay.
I have been in a couple like before that, and like I liked the interior. A big thing for me is like the way the interior feels, like not just yeah, I don't know, like just when you're driving, like the accessibility of everything and like how it looks. And I just felt like for me it kind of worked, and the price point too. Like it's my daily. I'm not trying to like go super crazy.
True.
And the platform for modifying it was really good, very supported. So
Was your boyfriend an influence on the Genesis, or did you influence him to have the Genesis, or neither?
no, so he had his Jenny before we started dating.
Wait, you guys both have Jennies?
Yeah, he
His
has
is sick.
he has an LS3 swap Jenny.
Okay. Oh, okay. Nice.
So that's probably also an influence.
Acceptable.
Like I fell in love with the Jenny because of his car.
That's cool.
So obviously mine's not even comparable,
Yeah.
but I still like I said, the interior and the aesthetics of it. So
well,
that's sort of why.
whose is more reliable?
Mine, because his is on jack stands.
By the way, just an aside to anybody watching, if you do have any questions, feel free to comment it below. We are actively monitoring. If you have any questions about cars, PASMAG, us, no matter how personal for Harjaan.
Yeah, this is the AMA.
This is the AM almost day. And yeah, we will try to answer it to the best of our ability. Sorry, just had to add that in. Go ahead.
Wait, Julia, did you get it from a dealership or private?
Yeah, I did get it from dealership. One owner. I think I got it with only 52,000 on it.
Whoa.
She was like mint condition.
Brand new.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you drive far to the dealership?
No. It was only like are we good? Okay.
Yeah, we ignore that.
Oh, okay. No, it wasn't far. It was a very close drive, so I felt pretty comfortable doing it. So
Sick.
it was a good buying experience. Like I haven't had any crazy.
Did it come with winter tires?
It did.
Oh, whoa.
No, wait, did it? I think so. I can't remember now. No, it didn't. I went to Costco and I got
All right,
winter
smart,
That's a
tires.
good one. That's a good one.
My bad, I forgot. But no, yeah. Otherwise, it was.
Damn.
time, yeah.
Good purchase.
Yeah, I mean, like you guys have project cars and stuff. I'm not there yet, so I don't have any crazy stories to tell.
No, I want to go next because my first car was also boring. So
Ooh,
What was
yeah.
it?
Also boring.
I was looking for
Play
like
the sad music.
anything that I thought was kind of cool, but like at the time, kind of cool to 16-year-old me was like, yeah, I want a Lancer, like a base model
Oh,
friggin'
God.
Lancer, or like a few years old Lancer, and just a bunch of like dumb options. And my dad was like, you should get something not that. And then we looked around.
Cavalier.
No, it was a Mazda Protege 5, the hatchback version.
Oh, yeah.
All cool, other than the fact that it was like a very bad yellow. Like I said, it wasn't the worst yellow as far as like yellow cars go, but it wasn't good.
I was
either.
gonna say I've seen some pretty bad.
Yeah,
yellow
yeah.
cars.
It's not one of those like pale faded yellows, but it was just like an ordinary, mildly sporty hatchback. It was automatic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is it right there.
Oh, let's
throw
see.
that mother on the screen.
Yeah, pull it up.
The hatchback though, Protege 5.
I can't.
Oh, you can't search yellow Mazda Protege 5 and share that.
I always hear stuff
Yeah,
about
can you
the
guys share my
yellow
screen real
cars.
quick?
Right. It's ruined
Oh,
yellow
okay.
cars for me forever. I don't think I can have a yellow car
Can
again.
you guys share my screen real quick to the?
I think it's tough to get yellow right.
I don't
Really?
think the yellow on it was necessarily
The
bad.
OEM colors, yeah, they always make shitty OEM colors.
There's
Really?
of all the OEM yellows, not that bad. But after driving something that like is so bright like that, I literally can never go back.
You just felt like
It was a great car though until it started rusting, as all Mazdas of the era do. It was honestly phenomenal. Bought it from a dealership, used, good vehicle, drove it home for like an hour. It was nice. That's my whole story. It's boring, but I loved it.
That's
Well,
good.
my first car. Can you guys pull up my screen, please?
full reliable over here.
So I was 15 years old. I was working at Pizza Hut at the time.
Let's just keep in mind that you couldn't drive at this point.
I couldn't drive at this time. Don't ask how the car got there. It's not my street. So I was working at Pizza Hut. My first 2 paychecks were like $775, and this popped up, and I got it to $800. Swear to God, I borrowed $25 from my dad. Then I went and bought this not running automatic RX-7. I didn't do that black, by the way. I didn't do any body work at this point. Then I was working on
I
it.
couldn't tell.
Got it running. It was a good car, and then I realized, damn, this is gonna be a lot more money than it's worth to fix. As you can see in this photo, that's not normal.
Yeah.
So I sold it, and then I bought another RX-7 with the profit. Then I bought another one, and then I still have that third one that I bought to this day, and that's a car that I'm never, ever, ever gonna sell.
Wait, both our first cars were rusty old Mazdas.
Mine's not rusty. It's actually really. Oh yeah, I guess this. But yeah, this is
The
one I have
first
now.
one?
This is the first car I drove when I got my license.
That's sick.
And I still have it to this day, and hopefully you guys will see it at Auto Show 2025, fully redone.
Sweet.
How many cars have you had?
Total,
Yeah.
including cars I bought to part out.
No, only things that you've like driven.
Registered and
Let's say
driven.
registered.
Do you want me
your
to-
name?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to count and hear the list?
Is it gonna take a while? We
Like-
have to do the
1 minute.
little,
Oh, wait. What am I?
you know.
A few moments later.
There you go.
So 2 RX-7s I actually drove when I got my license. That's 2. I had a yellow 2005 Mini Cooper. That's 3. After the Mini Cooper, I got a 370Z, RX-8, R34, FD-RX-7.
He's just flexing on us at this
I
point.
know.
I'm trying to count. Another
Just drown
R30,
him out with some
S2000,
music.
another R34, another R34, another R34,
Ha.
another FD.
Ha.
I kept circling back. And then after those, the white R34 that my brother has now, that was also mine. S15, my Jaguar, my current Mini, my 911.
That's it.
Do I have any
You
other
forgot
cause
the
right now?
S15.
I said my S15.
Oh,
Do
did
I have
you?
any other
Okay.
cars right now? I'm trying to
Sorry, I
think.
drowned you out.
I know he was going on for too long. I don't know how many he said.
Where's the yapping guy?
I think that's it. Yeah, so like they had 20.
I shouldn't have asked. That was a long.
20.
20,
That's
about
crazy.
20 with
Damn.
the intention to keep. I know I'm definitely missing something in between there, but about 20.
That's crazy.
What about you though?
I think I've been. I'm at 12 or 13.
Damn.
How many cars do you own right now, though?
3.
Okay.
So I've owned 10 in the past.
Because you have your Aristo.
I have the Aristo, the IS,
Yeah.
and then my Corolla XRS.
I thought you had an 886.
No, no.
What?
No, I thought that was always a joke.
I didn't know you had
I was like, I have a Corolla, and then you're like 86. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a 2009.
That's all reliable there.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
What happened to the drift car?
Okay, what
Ooh.
happened to the drift car?
Play the music.
Yeah, sad music, please.
Time to cry.
Okay. So this weekend at Grand Bend was Top Drift's event, Hollow Bash. They do it every year, fun stuff. This year they decided to put up barriers and garbage bins all alongside the track, so that even if you went off a little bit for any dirt drops, anything like that, you're kind of screwed. And so pretty much the first few laps, I think on the Saturday, so I paid for Saturday and Sunday. I think it was like my 3rd time out on track. It was still early in the morning. I'm taking it pretty slow. I was like, you know what? I don't need to change my rear tires. They're good. As I'm going through, I see the barriers. And then, boom, right into the front of the barrier. Luckily, it was just my fender, my headlight. But
Not the new headlights.
yeah, my suspension was completely messed up. So I was like out of track for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So I
sucks.
paid to go drifting to sit there and fix my car in the pits the whole weekend.
You were so excited too. You kept inviting us.
I was inviting
You guys can
everyone.
come out, drive
Thank
my car.
God you
I
guys
was
did
gonna
not come
say,
out.
Imagine we came out and saw that.
Watching me.
What I've learned: never hang out with him outside of work hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, never. It's
Fail.
never gonna work out.
Never
That
out
would
in
have been so
work.
sad.
It's gonna be me hitting a wall.
Yeah.
Imagine you came right after you hit the wall. Be like, come on, man.
No, it's okay. I had a good time after that.
That's awesome.
I drank a little bit, sat in the pits.
I didn't know you drank. No way.
What? Yeah, no. Hand me a twisted tea and I'm down.
Drink away the pain.
Twisted Tea. This is attempt number 1. Please sponsor us.
Yeah, official drink of the podcast.
One day.
Okay. Ooh, I guess I didn't even say my first car story.
Yeah, let's hear
Yeah.
it.
So you got yours for Pizza
Pizza Hut money.
Hut, yeah.
Bill Gates
Dude,
over
that's
here.
crazy. Imagine delivering a pizza and it smells like gas when you get there.
Yo, I didn't. Dude, I
It's
was
just in an RX-7.
So I got
Can
the
we
job
get-
at Pizza Hut when I was 14, when I was legally allowed to work.
Yeah.
And I was getting bi-weekly paychecks of like $250, and I'm like, yo, I'm Bill Gates
Money.
now.
Yeah.
No, like, what can I say? Yo, like lower your
Rich.
tone around me type of thing, you know?
Let me put premium in this car. Today.
No, I never. And yeah, I was just feeling it. Then in the summers, I worked at a golf course from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then Pizza Hut from 4 to close, and then do it again the next day.
He's on the grind.
And no, but here's the thing: that grind, it was like a funnel, like a circle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Pizza Hut, golf course, money into car. Pizza Hut, golf course. I never had more than like $30 in my checkings account.
Hey, who
I was
needs
down
it?
bad for money back then, and I still am, to be honest. I still do that today. But yeah, that's literally how I afforded it. That's how I afforded all of my cars. Just kind of like you thug it out if you want a car.
Yeah.
I get it.
If you want it bad enough, you can make it happen.
Now
Like, I don't
thugging
need
it
it.
out for a house. Times have changed.
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's my plan. When I'm ready to buy a house, I'm gonna sell all of my cars and buy a house.
That is the move, I think.
Are you gonna keep the Mini?
I love my Mini to death. I'll never sell him.
What about the Prius?
Never.
How do you guys feel about the Prius?
Yeah, I would prefer a Prius over a Mini any day.
Julia and I are both
That's
second
a hot
gen.
take.
So Julia and I are both second gen Prius enthusiasts. Just in general, they're honestly the best car ever made, and there's no getting around that,
Yeah.
in my honest
Yeah,
opinion.
sure.
All right, I have a
Second,
question for the group.
Mhm.
We've all modified our cars or multiple cars. What's the biggest mistake you ever made?
oh, this one's easy. Not putting microfiber cloths under my wiper blades when I
you were
changed my
gonna say
wiper.
the barrier.
Oh no!
I think the very first time I attempted to do anything car related, I was like, yeah, I'll change my wiper blades. 5 YouTube videos later, I forget to put the microfiber there and it just smacks down, cracks my windshield. I'm like, all right.
Oh,
The feeling you must have had.
Yeah, I was like,
it broke the windshield?
yeah.
Yo.
Because I forgot to put it down, and then as I was like finessing it to clip in,
That's horrible.
it just boom.
It's everyone's worst nightmare.
That's pretty rough. not
That
gonna
was
lie.
a core
Uh,
lesson.
Like worst mistake, modifying or buying? Buying was my FD,
Modifying for sure.
air suspension. So
Just
air
doing it in general.
No, I like the whole air suspension. It's fun to like when you go somewhere and just, you know what I mean? It's really easy when there's like big lips, big bumps. But I realized a couple things. A, it's unreliable. Anybody that says, oh, air suspension's so reliable, yeah, you drive 18 kilometers a year in your car. Yeah, no shit, it's reliable. Because it just makes the whole car feel like a different chassis, but not in a good way. Like I have air suspension on my S15, and S15s are arguably one of the best chassis that people say experience-wise is one of the best, and it just fully changed the dynamic of the car, and not for the better, if that makes sense. And it just causes so much problems, like so many problems. Sorry, like just under a month ago, I was right on the border of Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia,
Oh yeah.
and an airline popped, and there I was on the side of the highway, 40 degrees Fahrenheit, it's like 100 trillion in. Sorry, 40 degrees Celsius, like 100
Oh.
trillion in Fahrenheit, America units. And I was just there, and I'm like, damn, if I was just on like these little spring boys, I would never have these issues. And it wasn't an install issue, wasn't anything, just literally sheer dog shit. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna go with install issue if your airline's popping off.
no, it didn't like pop off. Like I hit a bump too hard, and then it hit a piece of my frame. Like how much are you supposed to sheathe that one little? You're putting your life in the hand of an rubber tube.
And rubber tube.
And rubber tube, that's 50 feet for $30. Just think about that for a second.
Yeah.
Is that a
Fair.
good idea? Probably not.
Eh.
You made any mistakes, Julia, or is the Genesis just perfect the way it is?
The Genesis is
I
a
think it's
mistake.
perfect.
I don't think I've made any mistakes necessarily. No, I don't think so. I have only done like a handful of things. So I haven't done anything too. The biggest thing was my suspension that I did. That was
true.
my first time ever doing suspension, and it was like stressful, but it didn't like nothing like went wrong. It was just like I knew what I was signing up for, but then like months after, I'm like, holy, like this is like
when you're in the shop and all your wheels are off and you're holding coilovers
Yeah.
in your hand, like,
and I'm just like,
oh,
oh
I
my
have to
god.
figure this out.
Yeah, and then things weren't working, and it was just like kind of like a headache, but nothing ended up going wrong. So
That's good.
yeah. What about you?
I didn't really think that this would come back around to me. I don't really know. I don't think I've made any like crucial errors.
The front fitment
opting-
on your 240.
Wow. Opting for the body shop to fill in the emblem thing on the front bumper of the
like
Type
where
X.
it goes inside.
Huge mistake. I wish I just put an emblem there. I hate every part of filling that in. The biggest mistake I made personally, Martino or like Mike or someone is watching this, like, no, you idiot, you know, they remember something that I messed up and they had to fix. But the big one is tightening a valve cover bolt too hard and then it's sheared off inside. Like not just valve cover bolt, but the one that holds the coil packs in place.
Oh.
And I had to have it like drilled and tapped, and like it was a whole thing. I had to borrow Martino's valve cover for a long time. It was a big problem.
Ooh, what do you got there?
Well.
All things considered, pretty chill though.
Let's see.
Check out the latest issue.
This is not the latest issue.
I am a
This
book
is
salesman
from-
now. Yo, I heard you like books, dog.
I can't read.
So much hard.
And I
so many
learned how to
letters.
read.
It's cold.
What year is this from?
1902.
1902.
2018.
No, those aren't that old. I recognize the
19.
Naze
2018.
R7 on the cover.
2019.
2018 SEMA coverage. Sorry,
Pretty.
2019. 2019 is 5 years ago.
Look
dude.
how shiny.
Okay. What is everybody's? Let's say you had
There's
to
a
buy
mini
a
for
car.
you.
Where? 2008. No, no, no.
A mini. Wow.
Minis.
What do you think?
Hmm.
Damn, you're not getting any love on the mini.
Nobody loves my mini.
Okay, here, wait. I got a good one. What's the cringiest car mod you guys have ever done? Like
Oh,
something that
I thought you meant you've seen on the
look
road.
back. No.
Can I answer
you
for
personally.
Julia?
No.
I know mine.
I know hers.
What is it?
It's
The
gonna
wrap.
be the rim. Oh.
And the
You
wrap.
don't like my rap?
No, no, I like your wrap.
That's crazy.
Wait.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Why?
Yeah. What's wrong with it?
It's like low key, but
let's
cool.
dive
It does,
in.
but it always looks dirty.
Because every time I'm here, it's dirty.
Yeah.
Fair.
Have you noticed when you park here, like you get out and your car's like full of
Have you seen the
Like
Lexus? It's a mess.
dust?
It
Yeah.
couldn't look worse, right?
I've never
Have you
seen
seen it
Adam's car
clean,
clean
though?
though.
Have you seen
Yeah,
it
fair.
clean?
I don't clean my
I have
daily.
not.
There you go.
I clean my daily.
I don't clean my daily unless I'm already cleaning the 240 and it happens to be parked next to the daily.
It
At
gets
which
some
point it's
spray.
in reach. Yeah,
You just rinse it down a bit.
yeah. I don't use my materials on it. Are you kidding me?
It's funny.
Yeah, like I usually, with like my daily, whenever I study and stuff like that, and I need just a study break, but I have really nothing to do, I'm like, you know what? I haven't washed my car in like 3 hours, and then I'll go out and just like literally drive to the coin wash my car, and I come back and I'm like, damn, now I have to
Great.
get back to it. Great, I just wasted
That's
money and time.
procrastinating.
That's actually my level of procrastination. I
Yeah.
love doing it.
Yeah, I feel like every time I install like a new thing on my car, it's always like tradition. You just gotta make the 5-minute drive to a coin car wash place, quickly rinse off, and then you're good. And it feels like you did something.
Do you guys have like good coin washes around you? Because
Yeah.
I have 2 within reach and they're both shit.
Oh yeah.
It bothers me.
No,
Like,
the
one
one
of
in
them,
Aurora.
you'll be dirtier after you leave the coin wash
No
than when
way.
you roll it. I'm not even joking.
No, the one in Aurora is pretty good.
The Kiss car wash by the
No, that's
Swiss Chalet?
Newmarket.
Oh, you're right. That is.
The Aurora one, like, by the...
Just throwing them under the bus.
We're not telling anybody where we live right now.
I was gonna say maybe
You know, like
you
the...
don't tell them.
across the street from St. Max with the Wendy's.
Yes.
The coin wash across the street from there is pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Adam and I
car-friendly
both live, like, 20
I
minutes
haven't been
from
there
there.
in a long time.
Don't come trying to find us.
And you take a low car in there all the time? And you're
Every
chilling?
time,
All right,
yep.
cool.
Also, they do not take debit. That's a pet peeve of mine is when coin washes don't take
But I
debit
actually have to
card.
put coins in?
Yes.
Was this 1992?
Exactly. They don't take debit anywhere.
Yeah.
That's diabolical.
Those are like the older ones though. Like the really like ghetto.
Most of them in
looking
my
ones.
area are like that, though.
Really?
Like Aurora, Stouffville, Newmarket.
Damn.
all of
Brampton
them.
we got all tapped.
Just doxed yourself.
Yeah, because people are trying
I
to...
know.
Yeah.
Well, that I live in Aurora, Newmarket, or Stouffville. GG's finding me.
I was going to say your address, but I forgot it already.
Beep.
Yeah, we'd have to beat that out.
I live next to, or not next to, but I live within a reasonable distance from two like really, really, really good coin ops. So
Okay, so it's
very
just
lucky.
me that's next to the game.
Yeah.
I don't, you live near me, brother.
It's the Nobleton one.
Brother.
That's bad.
The
I'll throw
Nobleton
them
one's
under the
bad.
bus, no problem. Nobleton coin car wash, fix your shit. It's awful.
It is.
I'm pretty sure the lines are contaminated with a bunch of other crap.
Oh, that
Or they're
sucks.
like recycling the water. I literally went there because the car had like spider webs. It wasn't like dirty, but it had come out from spring whatever. I like just gave it like a quick rinse off with that, and then like the high pressure soap, and then like rinsed it, and that was it. It was dirtier than when I brought it in. There was like, you know, when there's like that like dry water that like was
Yeah.
dirty water
Oh, God, yeah.
smear down the side of the
Yeah.
car, like all the way across the car.
Yeah.
I was mad.
I hate when it smears under your side view mirrors, and it's just like.
Oh, I get that a lot. The Ganondors like collect water in
Subtle
the
flex.
mount.
Oh.
And then when I start driving, they just seep out, so there's one line.
I hate when my $4,000 mirrors get.
Imagine. No, I don't have Chaser Ganondors. They're S13 Ganondors. They're like 1,500.
I Ganondors on my FD.
That's gangster.
No, they were terrible. You can't see shit out of them.
Oh, I can't see shit.
Oh, did you have like the right hand drives on the left hand drive?
no, I had
Ganondors
right hand drives
are
on right hand
right-hand
drives.
drive.
When the mirror is that big and all you can see is your wing.
Oh.
But I'll never forget. One time I was driving home and like in my red FD in a very spirited way, and I did a. I was going like 90 and I downshift to second to kind of like decel. FDRX7 things.
Oh, sorry.
That's FD things. And just in the side of my Ganondor, all you see is like the entire mirror orange from the massive
Fire.
flame that came out. And I'm like, this is the sickest thing ever. And every day coming home, that hill was like, by the way, like 30 seconds from my house. Every day coming home, I do the exact same thing. Get to 100 it's a 100-kilometer-an-hour zone. Get to 100.
And yeah,
Downshift
kilometers,
into second.
not miles.
Not miles, not miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour, damn. Get to 100, downshift into second, and then I'd see that same flame in my mirror, and I'm like, yo, I'm the coolest person on earth, and then it costed 100. Peak of COVID, when premium was $2.40
Ooh,
per liter.
yeah.
Ouch.
My FD one time costed me $170 to fill for 300 kilometers of range. That's actually why I sold it, because I had my yellow FD in 2020.
Wait.
Brother. So I had my yellow FD in 2020, and you guys remember the 2020 gas prices or 2021, whatever,
Yeah.
when it just got like.
Yeah, it was horrendous.
And that was my daily driver. Like whenever I buy these cool JDM cars, it's not like, oh yeah, I also have like a 2017 BMW 3 Series.
Yeah.
No, that shit's it. That's what I daily drive. I take it to school, work, like I winter drove my S15 last year because I could not afford another car. Like
Fair.
if I want the car, like I'm hardcore about it. And I'm like, wow, my commute's 120 kilometers round trip to school and back. It's costing me $170 for 300 kilometers. My commute's costing $50 to $60. Damn,
It hurts.
it actually hurts me a lot.
I'm sorry. That's like our favorite sound clip we got. here.
But yeah, so my Ganondors, you can just kind of see the flames, and I'm like, this is the coolest thing on earth. And now I want to put a tune on my S15 that will more than likely blow up my S15 just so I can get that same feeling again of just seeing like 6-foot flames or 15 American bald eagle flames coming out the back.
Yeah, what's your next big mod on the S15?
Motor.
Engine-wise.
Engine-wise, I do want to do a 2.2 liter.
Yeah.
That's kind of like,
Tomei stroker
I
kit.
want to do a Tomei Stroker very badly. But I'm just enjoying having a car that like...
what?
I'm just enjoying having a car like, for example, this year at the LZ Invitational in Montreal in my S15, it was like
Yeah.
40-degree. iCar, have you guys been to iCar, the track?
I have not.
So it always gets extremely hot because you're in the middle of the sun on a tarmac like airstrip. It gets really, really hot when you're there. So I was like burning hot. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a couple hour nap in my car. Turned on my car, 45-degree weather. Like hottest day I've ever felt in my life. Turned on my car, turned on the AC, and napped for 2 hours while my car was idling. Do you know how many times it overheated? Did this? Like, I love just having a bone stock motor right now because I have issues with my car, but it's never, ever, ever been a motor issue. It's always just worked. I literally will sit, import fest rollout. I sat sitting on 7,000 RPM two-step limiter for like 15 minutes. Car didn't bat an eye.
Takeover kids.
Big takeover guy.
We have
But-
a sound for that, no?
Yeah.
By the way,
we need it.
I was thinking the car crash. But
Here at PASMAG, we appreciate all different car cultures except takeovers. If you are, please hit that unfollow button, unsubscribe, and unlike.
Yep.
And do not hit that bell next to the subscribe button. We do not want you here.
We don't want you notified in our next.
You're not welcome anymore.
Never
Turn
was.
out the door. But yeah, we do not condone. We do not like takeovers. None of us participate in them. We actually hate them. It's the quite opposite. We are very open to every car culture except takeovers because they absolutely suck. You're ruining car culture. It's not actually a form of car culture. It's a form of degeneracy in the worst possible way. So either take it to the track or get a job for you takeover people, because you guys probably don't have them. And a job isn't stealing cars that you are taking to the takeovers, because we can tell you guys have no money.
Yeah, yo, I wonder how many of the cars are actually like stolen.
I wonder how many.
A lot.
A lot, right? Oh, because like how easy is it to steal a car?
Let's not
Apparently
talk
it's
A Mopar? Very easy.
So I was watching a documentary on YouTube, and there's this one like car thief, and he was at a car lot and like with the owner of the car lot, showing how easy it is to like steal certain kinds of cars.
Yeah.
He said he bought this like tablet for like a couple grand on eBay. I checked eBay, you can buy them, and you walk up and it just unlocks the car.
Yeah, you can buy a signal
Oh,
repeater
yeah.
for like $250.
But I'm saying within like this guy within like a minute or 2 minutes was in the person's car. And then I guess it's like, let's say you find a Chevy Tahoe that you want to steal. You buy a crashed Chevy Tahoe at Copart, steal the VIN, steal the ECU. How many people do you think are driving a stolen car and don't know it?
I mean, anyone that's bought a car from like Montreal or something. is
But I'm
probably
saying, thinking about it, like
stolen
Julia, for
car.
example, how many times have you looked at every VIN on your car? That's my point. So let's say,
What do you mean every VIN?
I'm saying you've seen the VIN on your car?
Yeah.
Like the one on your door, you've read
Yeah.
it to make sure it's the right one?
No, to make sure it's right. No, I just
But I'm saying-
trust. I blindly
Hey,
trust
I
that
see a
it's
But I'm
bunch
right.
of
saying-
numbers there.
Imagine somebody just bought a Copart Genesis, stole somebody's nice Genesis off their driveway. Not nice, none of them were nice, but stole a Genesis off their driveway and just sold it. Put it on Facebook
Yeah.
Marketplace for 16.5 OBO. Sold it to someone. And
I've
then,
known many shady people in my time, and they've done many things such as that. So it's definitely possible, and definitely still happens.
But I'm curious how many people are just unknowingly driving just a fully stolen car.
It does happen.
Yeah.
Because what's your opinion on VIN swapping, but for a right purpose?
What's the
I
right?
think there
What's
should
the
be a
right-
way
yeah.
to
Okay.
like go through a process. I know it's never gonna happen.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Okay,
talk about
I'm
this.
reshelling a car, right?
You're reshelling a car.
I'm reshelling the exact same car, like exact same to the fact that it's like a slick top. It doesn't have a
Yeah.
sunroof. There should be a process where I can go through and be like, I'm making this the same car. We're
Again.
gonna scrap
Do
this
we have
one.
a sound
We're
that
throwing
says
this-
that we're canceled? 'Cause that would
Okay.
be the correct sound that we should play right
Like,
now.
I have a story. I'm not going to say any names or what kind of cars. So, one of my friends, somebody that I know,
Not Reggie.
not Reggie.
Whoa.
We love Reggie. So, one of my friends had a car, and he crashed it. One car accident, whatever. And then he bought the exact same car, but an automatic, and then took the entire manual drivetrain, put it in the automatic. And he was like, yo, I have to pay. It was like a whatever. It wasn't an expensive car, like maybe a couple grand. He was like, I'm not going to pay to re-safety, re-this, Service Ontario, BS fees, whatever. And he just VIN swapped it off the other one, put the old VINs on the crash car, and then scrapped it. Like, that would be a valid.
I respect it. Don't do that. We don't condone.
No,
it.
we don't
it's-
condone that, but like,
But also-
that's a valid form of VIN swapping.
I would say for us, for the government, would probably.
No,
Yeah,
but
here in Ontario, the punishment for that is worse than killing a family of four.
is it that bad?
I mean, I would assume
I'm
so.
gonna Google it.
It's pretty severe. Straight to
What
jail.
happens
Do not
if-
pass go.
Yeah,
We need
oh,
a straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Straight to
Yeah.
jail.
All right.
We need a straight to jail sound.
Up to 5 years.
Yes.
Okay.
5
so,
years in the bin.
In the bin.
In the
in the bin. We need that too, guys. If you have any sound clip recommendations, just drop them in the comments.
Please.
We'll add them next time.
Damn, that's crazy.
Are we coming up on the hour mark here? What are we looking at? PD, how long have we been running?
20 minutes. 20 more minutes.
Oh, okay,
Alright.
sweet.
Minutes.
I got questions. I still have questions. in my
Yeah,
head.
I
don't know
got
how
a
you
few
guys
too.
feel.
No,
Of
you
course.
go for it. Let's-
Oh, okay. Mine's like the most basic question every car person ever gets. And I'm gonna say what's your dream car, but there's this, like, if you were handed unlimited money right now, the very first thing you are Googling to buy, that's a car. Because personally, I'm buying cars before I buy my house with $1 billion.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Because my house is being built to
993.
accommodate all the cars.
993.
No, what year?
Like just mid to late 90s, like the
Okay, money's no object though. What are you doing to this 993?
RWB.
Pull it up.
Let's see it.
Do we have the capability to pull this up and show our live viewers our individual Dream cars? Because mine without visuals is just a dude yapping
Nice.
about
Literally
some
just
tired shit.
so I got to so literally I got not literally I don't know why I said that. So I got to drive. I'm not gonna say whose car it is because they didn't want me to like
Yeah.
say whose car it is, but I got to drive an RWB.
I know who.
You know who? Yeah. So I got
We
to
all
drive.
know.
Shout out to the homie.
Shout out, and shout out ST Suspension.
ST.
So we got to. So, I got to drive an RWB for a few hours, and I'm a big Porsche guy. I've had 3. I
For a
forgot about
Porsche
my
guy, you say it wrong all the time.
Porsche.
I've had 3 Porsches.
Close.
Porsche. So,
The
anyways,
ASMR time.
I absolutely love them. And I got to drive, and I don't really get excited to drive different cars now, as it sounds very entitled and very privileged, but like if I get to drive, like if somebody lets me drive their Ferrari 360 or 458 or something, I'd be like, wow, this is really cool, but I don't get like excited. And that driving that RWB like whatever the couple months ago was the first time I actually got excited to drive and be around in a car. And when I got out of the gas station or the restaurant or whatever, I'm like, I'm the baddest motherfucker right now in the world. Like, you just feel sick. Like, it was just a different feeling that I haven't got in a car, but a 993 is like...
Did you feel like people were looking over at you in traffic?
It just it draws so much attention.
Right?
I have this issue whenever I drive like my S15 around, for example. So people will be driving their car. In wide body cars, you don't, not going to say don't really fit in the lanes, but when the lanes get a little tighter, it's like a little bit sketchy. So you'll be driving.
People are rubbernecking to like look at
Yeah, so
you.
people, so somebody will be
Car.
driving in their car like this and have their phone out of the window, and they'll slowly be turning a little bit. Like, I've had like a few, probably over 5 under 10 close calls of people like almost hitting me in my S15, like where I had to switch lanes and quickly like cut over, because driving something that's just absurd pretty much that people don't see, they tend to get videos, they tend to do this. Like, one guy posted my car in Toronto Car Spotting. I'm like, yo, like, you're the brother that almost hit me on the highway, dude. Like, relax. So, but yeah, 993.
Yeah, I get that. That's a decent answer.
That's so good. All right, I probably have the most like boring, but also sickest. If I had unlimited money, it's definitely going to be bone stock LFA. Done. Right then and there. That's it. I
What
don't
color?
need. What color?
Yeah.
I would probably end up with black, honestly. Just keep it as boring, because I feel like most LFAs are black. And
I feel like I see a lot of yellow ones.
I'm not a big
I
black
see
car
a
guy,
lot of
but
white
that
ones.
rocks.
It does look
Not gonna lie.
It does look clean.
it's so beautiful. Like,
That's a good
I've
look.
wanted one since they came out, and when they only had like 300
Nürburgring edition, obviously.
Oh, that'd be beautiful. And
Best
then just
sounding car ever.
never do anything to it. Just an oil change every year, and we're good.
There's this one girl that keeps popping up on my Instagram feed that has an LFA in Japan, and it has like 160,000 kilometers on it.
Oh, wicked.
I'll send it to you when I find it
What a
next, or in the
gangster.
next episode. But it's just this like random Japanese girl. She's not a car, like, it's not modified, not this, not like.
Oh, she's just daily driving.
No, like, it's not a like. Obviously, I don't know her personally, but like, it doesn't seem like she's like a diehard car enthusiast. But she just like has just a stupidly high mileage LFA, and like, I scrolled down because I was curious. One day, she bought a brand new.
I respect it.
Bought a brand new
Big
160,
time.
170,000. Like, I
That's
just
what
randomly see
they're
her on
for.
my Instagram. Like, damn, like.
It's a Toyota at the end of the day. It's reliable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Send it. Julie, what about you?
I change my mind too often, so I'm gonna skip this question.
Wow.
Okay, what's on your mind
today,
right now?
Today,
Yeah.
I'm like, here, Julia, here's $1 billion courtesy of PASMAG. What are you buying?
And turbokits.com.
At ST
I
Suspension.
don't know. It's too. No, I'm gonna wait on this one. I'll give
Yeah?
you a good answer next time.
Okay, let me car nerd out here. It's the
Where's
Singer
the Yap?
Porsche
the Yap.
DLS.
Oh, yeah.
It's the first one that ever happened.
This one?
It is,
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, this seems like a U car.
Find
Right?
a picture of the interior.
Find
It
the
is
green
the
one.
best looking
The
thing
tan
ever.
By the way, for anybody that doesn't know Adam, he drives cars that you picture your.
There, hold on,
accountant
go
to
back.
drive.
The 5th or 6th picture
This one?
into the top. Yeah.
Like accountant /
Yeah, they're
lawyer.
sick.
Dude, that's perfection.
Adam drives cars that your accountant or dentist would drive.
If my dentist pulled up in this, I would be concerned about how much I'm getting charged.
What about your
Yeah.
barber with your seemingly
That'd be
weekly
sick.
haircuts?
I'm longest interval between haircuts in this office.
Yeah, I believe you.
Actually, PD probably wins that. He's got the flow. Well, Edmund, I guess.
Longest PASMAG staff, no haircut.
For those of you guys that don't know, Edmund is bald. We're currently starting a GoFundMe in the link
And
below to
PD
send him
has
to
hair
Turkey.
like down to here.
Well, what about me?
Car meet in Turkey.
You don't go that long between haircuts, do you?
How would you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Yeah, what
cut my
is it?
hair.
When's the last time
Women
you cut
upkeep
your
their
hair?
hair. I don't.
I cut my hair. I don't know. Like months ago. I don't know. I
Oh,
don't cut
really?
it very
Okay,
often.
yeah.
Bro, if
Same.
Julia
I go
said, "Hey, I
once.
just got a haircut. Do you like it?" I'd be like, "Yeah, it's awesome." If she didn't, I don't know.
You always have to say yes if a woman
Yeah,
asks
it
you
just
if
looks
you like
great.
their haircut.
It looks great all the time.
Or if they get like a bowl cut, you have to say, "Oh my god, it looks so fresh."
If a woman gets a bowl cut, you mean?
Yeah, like not a bowl cut, but like like the Karen-ish cut.
Oh, like
Karen
where it
cut?
like kind of like.
Yeah, and you have to
goes
say, "Oh
from-
my god, it looks so fresh."
Do you say that
Yeah.
to women when they get haircuts?
What?
Oh my god, it looks so fresh.
If they say, "How do you?" I have sisters, bro. If they say, "How do you like my haircut?" and it's really not good.
Oh, and you
Looks
say
so
fresh.
So if he ever
Not
says,
good.
if you come in, you're like, "How's my outfit?" and he says fresh.
Fresh.
No, but like fresh
is
and
the
it
key
looks-
word you gotta say.
No, fresh and it's a fresh look are two different things.
Like how?
Because if you're giving something
Go
a
into
fresh look,
detail.
that doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
It's like, do you know how? I'm trying to think of somebody that
He's
did
just
a
trying to
rebrand.
describe how he speaks to women. Just insulting them.
That's
like-
fresh.
It's fresh.
But I'm trying to think, if something has a new, fresh look, that doesn't mean it's a better look. It just means it's different than what was before.
Yeah, it's like if you wrap your
Okay.
Genesis.
Back to this.
Speaking of hating on women.
Okay. Yo. Okay. So going back to our car wash
Yeah.
thing that we were talking about.
Do you own a car wash?
No.
Do you have any vested interest
I
in a
wish.
car wash?
I wish.
I know.
We should start
should
one.
buy one.
Sing car wash. How
Charity
about
car
that?
wash.
Start money
Is that your
laundering.
last?
No. May as
That's
well.
a crazy
It's
one.
like a middle name. But yo, okay. So when you guys are done at the coin car wash, do you guys either do rinse or do you put it on wax?
Wax.
I always rinse with the wax option.
I don't do wax because of the wrap.
Oh.
Because I have a textured wrap, so
Because it would probably stain it, right?
Oh, that's weird.
it would add something. Yeah.
I
it's
wax
just-
as well.
I
Ideal.
wax.
wax.
If
yeah.
I have enough time, I use the spot-free rinse, even though it's the exact same thing as
Yeah,
a wax.
after
probably.
waxing.
Yeah.
Probably the exact. If I have enough time. I
It's
hate
better
when-
at taking the water off it once it's already waxed, so that part's nice.
Yeah.
I go really hard on, like, when it's on the wax option for the windshield, I'm like
Windshield,
up
I know.
against the windshield, like,
Oh, yeah.
get it in there.
Yeah. No, I always just wax, wash all the soap off, and then just drive really fast, accelerate.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
you
that's
don't.
an
To the
air
speed limit,
dry
you
method.
drive
And,
to the
then, and
speed
then I
limit,
go
though.
through warp time or warp zone or whatever.
Warp speed. and it
Warp
all just, like,
speed.
comes off the windshield. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just completely dries my car off.
So I learned something. Microfiber your car or dry it off when you get back, especially like open both your doors, or if, in your case, maybe 4 doors,
yeah.
and dry underneath the door, like the bottom of the door and the door sill, because water tends to collect there and it will start to rust the bottom of your doors.
Interesting.
Ask me how I know.
Carfax.
5K
Wow.
OBO S13 chill soon.
Yeah, I've had that issue with. I've had issues at coin washes. One time I went to wash my FD, and it took the paint with it. Some on the hood.
Oof.
That was a bad one. This was like 2 weeks after I bought the car too, and like I definitely overpaid for it because it was yellow, because yellow FDs kind of have like
Yeah.
tags on them.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm like, damn, now I need to buy a carbon hood too, and then put that straight.
At
on my
least it
credit
came
card.
off the hood, as opposed to any
Like
other.
rear quarters or
Option.
something
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
That
that.
would have
That's true.
sucked. But yeah, it came off my hood. That was a terrible day.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
that was a terrible one.
Everybody has those
And the
days.
inside of the car also, and the inside of the car also got a free interior detail from that outside wash.
There you go.
Not there you go. No
I see
door
you.
seals.
What? My reflection?
No, with the. Never mind.
Oh.
With your comment.
Oh, everybody has those days?
Yeah.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Okay, question.
Hit me.
If you guys to do if you guys were to do one build, let's say $100,000 budget, car, mods, everything you want to do.
Sick.
Adam.
It's the S13. Like, I would keep the rustless one I'm about to build. Car Modify Wonder Kit, 1.5 JZ swap because I'm stupid, or a 2.2 Tomei Stroker kit like you mentioned earlier. Just like something really dumb and fast. I think the JZ would last longer and I could make like big dumb horsepower with it. And then with the leftover budget, I don't know, like a nice interior. Like make the interior very comfortable. Put AC in it. Like
Yeah.
good speaker system.
These are very like achievable goals you're mentioning.
Well, like a 100K build, yeah.
No, I mean air conditioning.
What is that?
Crazy.
100K? I'd
All
probably
right.
end up buying like a Supra for like 75, 80K.
You know, what kind?
Mark
Mark
4.
Five.
Mark 4.
You seem like a Mark 5 guy. The two.
You know you can get a JZX for a third of that.
I could probably get a Soarer or an SC 300 or 400. Same chassis as a
3K
Supra.
OBO, yeah.
Yeah, it's literally the exact same frame and chassis
Interesting.
as a Supra.
Is it the aesthetic appeal?
It's the aesthetic appeal. I love
That's
the way
why I'm on
Supra
the Mark
looks.
II chain.
There's no
So
biggie.
could you, in theory, get the rear end out of a Mark IV and put it in a SE?
I'd assume you could.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because I know S chassis to R chassis are like
Some similarities.
R33, 34, S14, 15 non-GTR. Like I could steal the gas tank, rear end, rear coilovers, diff, everything out of my brother's R34,
Yeah.
and it'll bolt into my S15 and vice versa without
Oh, that's sick.
like not even a little bit of cutting, like zero. It's
I
the
know
exact
S13 and
same,
R32 have a lot of stuff that fits both cars.
which is really nice.
same. The Ganadors are the same for each.
Oh,
Like it's the
interesting.
same mirror. Which is cool.
E36 S4, E36 and S13 mirrors are the same. I also think
I think I've seen people slap that on
you
there.
can do the swap, yeah. But I like when cars are interchangeable because God forbid if I break down on a road trip, I could just go to any AutoZone or Part Source or Canadian Tire, whatever it is, and just kind of get inner tie rod ends. You know what I mean? If you really need it in a
Right.
pinch, which is why I do like that whole like parts interchangeability thing.
What's your 100K build?
My 100K build, just a 993, 911.
Fair.
911s are honestly like, they're not the fastest, not the easiest to make power with. You can't really make power with a 911 unless you're like
Shark
big,
works.
big money.
Yeah.
Like unless you're Bill Gates, you can't really make power with a 911. Well, or a turbo, whatever. But like,
Yeah, but you generally don't even need to make a lot.
that's
more
what I'm
power.
saying. I'm so content.
Power is overrated.
Like I'm so content with the power that my 911 makes right now.
Yeah.
And the way that it feels, the driving dynamics. You just become so content with the way that the car is driving them. It's like, have you guys driven an E46 M3?
Yeah.
Was it modified or stock?
It was pretty stock.
How, like, what would you change about it?
It's kind of hard because an M3, like those chassis, kind of feel similar to IS300s, which is very weird. But nothing.
But that's the
really.
thing. It's like, I had an E46 M3. I left it bone stock, and other than like aesthetic stuff, I wouldn't want to change it. And that's
Yeah.
the same way that I feel with. It's like your IS. You know, you have a stock exhaust still, and you're like,
Oh yeah,
it's blessed.
Good enough.
it's good enough. It works.
But that's the thing with like 911s. They're just so. Other than aesthetic stuff, it's just such a good car. Otherwise, like you don't want to change it.
Fair.
And that's the first car I've ever felt that way with, like that I've owned. E46, because everybody always says, "Oh, I'm content with my car," and I never really felt that. And then when I bought my M3, I was like, "Yo, I'm really content with this thing." Like it's very like.
I think that's the sign of like a properly good car. Because like a lot of younger, like it's surprising to hear that come from you. Because a lot of like people in your generation are really desensitized to like a good car as it sits. They all have this like internet-driven idea of like I
2018
need 1,000 horsepower.
2018
Yeah.
BMW
Like,
M340i with an
but-
intake downpipe and tune.
None of these people know anything about what it's like to own something that makes like 800 to 1,000 horsepower. Like your life is ruined. Like it's
Yeah.
going to break something all the time. It is so expensive to get to that point. It's so expensive to stay at that point.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely not all about power. It's fun to go fast in a straight line a couple times, but like buy a 20K Tesla Model 3 and go the same speed, you know? Like
That's exactly the way I feel about it. Like, my parents have a Model 3, and like I'm just not necessarily desensitized to speed, but like if I hopped in your 240, for example, I wouldn't be like, whoa, trying to
Right.
grab the steering wheel. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, and at the same time, that's the way that I. How do you guys feel about people with fake M cars, like M240s, M340s?
lame.
Olive Brampton.
Lame.
Yeah.
Up badging or fake badging in general.
But not when BMW calls it, like the M340, for example.
Oh, they call it that, don't they?
Oh.
I have beef with those cars. So, the B58, phenomenal motor. There's no getting around that for anybody. It's an amazing motor. They're stout. People have like 500,000, 1 million kilometers on them. No issues. They make
Right.
good power. But at the end of the day, the driving dynamics of a base Model 3 Series is boring.
I mean, yeah.
It's
'cause-
not a fun dynamic car to drive. And an M340 is literally the exact same cars. Maybe whatever, different bumpers.
slightly stiffer.
Not even. It's the same freaking car at the end of the day underneath.
Yeah.
And people are always like, oh, I get an M3 when the M340 is faster. I feel like people are too stuck up on a car being fast. And in my opinion, if you want a car that's really fast that has no fun driving dynamic, just get a freaking Tesla.
Yeah, if you want to feel nothing driving it.
But that's what I'm saying, because I had a manual 2014 BMW 335 xDrive, and yeah,
Boring?
sure, it was fast, but I sold it. I swear to God, I owned it for 3 weeks, and then I'm like,
It's really boring.
it's not fun to drive. It wasn't crazy. I had intake downpipe too in the BMW boy thing, the pop off the D-cells. It wasn't crazy fast, wasn't fun to drive, wasn't good on gas, wasn't crazy luxurious. There's just no one redeeming feature of those cars, and that's why I have like a gripe against them. They're not good, they're just boring. And people say, oh, you can make 800 horsepower for $5,000. Like,
Can you?
like maybe, I don't know, but
Most likely you can for most of the
B58s, yeah, they're very
You just
good
need
motors.
a tune.
Bigger turbo and a tune?
Yeah,
Not even bigger turbo.
downpipe and a tune. That's
Like
it.
they're really
That's
good
wild.
motors, but the issue is people just get so stuck up on if it's a boring car, but at least it's fast. No,
Yeah.
you get a Tesla at that point. You have to do literally zero to make a Tesla. Have you seen? You can get Model S Plaids for under 100 grand now.
Keeps popping up.
But you can get
We
a
should
Model,
invite him. He can talk about
a
it.
Model S Plaid, which will be anybody's street car.
Right?
I don't care if
The
somebody's
Model
like, oh
3
yeah.
is like 20K, dude. You can be faster than 90% of things on the road.
But
for
I'm saying,
20K.
Yeah.
if you really want
if you
to have
don't
a
care about driving dynamics.
if you want to have a really, really fun, if you want to have a really, really fast car, a Model S Plaid will be the same as an M340i at the end of the day after you do all the stuff you want to do to it. And it is the fastest street car anybody can. Everybody's like, oh, but my boy drives an 800 horsepower.
But can
that's
it do
a sa-"
burnouts?
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, yo, some of these Teslas can drift.
Well,
You have drift mode, but that's the thing. It's if you want a car that's just fast in a straight line, you get a freaking Tesla. I think Teslas are ugly. I would buy one whole. I would buy a Model
Yeah,
3
they're
as a daily
horrendous
driver
looking.
with all of my heart.
Yeah. While we're still kind of talking about BMWs, I will say one thing. I hate their seats. I do not
Really?
like, BMW seats at
have
all.
you guys driven the ones? I don't know if this is all of them because I don't drive a lot of BMWs. Where like the pedal goes down, and then to go all the way down, it's got that
The
click.
click.
That click,
That's
yeah.
Euro
Despise
cars. No, that's Mercedes also has that.
I
That's a Euro
despise
car
it.
thing.
I hate every part of it.
there's like a little button down there for
Oh, there's a little more. Dude, come on.
It's
Okay.
like VTEC for Beamers.
So, what performance line do you guys think still has the most meaning? So do you know like
Oh,
Mercedes has? Do you know all like if you have a C300, it has an AMG badge on the side.
Yeah.
Audi has S line. What do you think is the least dilute? Because I think either AMG or M means the least now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'd say the one that means the most is probably Hyundai. N.
No, they still have N line though.
Oh, really?
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess they fall in the exact same category as Audi then.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
question. They're all so diluted.
Lexus F Sport is freaking thrown everywhere.
F Sport's everywhere. F Sport's everywhere.
Yeah, they really dilute themselves. I don't know if that's doing them any favors.
Mini John Cooper Works.
Oh, that's a real niche.
But that's the thing. They don't have a John Cooper Works.
Yeah, they
style.
don't just slap it on
Yeah.
everything.
Like
True.
it is on something.
That's true.
Porsche RS. Because they didn't put an RS badge on the Taycan. They killed Turbo.
Unless that doesn't
GTR didn't
because
kill
now
it.
it's its own model, so I
Yeah.
don't know if that counts.
No, but they didn't like. There's no G35 GTR pack.
Right.
Nismo.
Yeah, that's what I mean by
Nismo
that.
didn't kill it.
Yeah.
Nismo did pretty good.
Even the Juke Nismo. The
No,
Juke
that
Nismo's
ended.
sick.
That ended at the Altima Nismo package.
They made an Ultima Nismo.
Yeah, Nismo Aero for the Altima.
Did it have Nismo badges on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I lied. I love Nismo, and they.
Oh, beautiful.
That doesn't look bad.
Oh, that's a Skyline. That's the
gonna say.
G35-ish.
No, it was older than that. It was like the Altima you're thinking about when you think traffic violations and
Oh,
Yeah,
like
like
the-
that bottom left right there, that red one.
Oh, like the bad bitch ratchet Ultima.
the black Air Jordans of vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's funny.
like that has not paid their taxes.
Several arrest warrants type Altimas.
Yeah, several baby daddy Ultima.
Woof.
This
Beautiful.
You need it like rusted and that like that color.
Can I change my answer for the 100K car build?
Oh god.
I would
This one?
choose an Altima
Yeah, you would.
OEM plus Ultima.
OEM Plus. Give me the full Nismo package. Let me just get that going.
So we're starting a new segment. It's guess which staff member is from Brampton.
It's a 50-50 shot right here. You got two brown people.
Damn, I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah, you couldn't say.
I can't say that.
That's crazy.
Okay, I guess here. Wait, I got one more.
Hit me.
Okay, I feel like Youssef might be able to give us the best answer for this one.
I'm sorry in advance for talking so much, guys. I just feel very passionate about a few topics, including fake M cars. If there's more than one number after your M, it's not a real M car.
And
If it's an SUV,
Genesis.
it's not a real M car.
Whoa, actually, the new X5s are pretty fast.
Yeah, they're really fast.
They're
But
sick.
exactly my point.
Yeah.
If you want something that's really fast,
Tesla. Right?
your 6,000 pound,
Right? Is that a quiz?
I was
a
like, did I get it
6,000 pound
right?
SUV is not a performance vehicle.
All right, you want to hit us with the final question?
Okay. All right.
Last
okay.
question, then we're getting
so
out of here,
to end
y'all.
it off, let's say as a car enthusiast, you've scored a first date. Where are you taking a girl on a first date as a car enthusiast?
Oh, Adam, do you want to start as the single one?
Whoa. I don't think the location matters as much as long as there's no drive-through and no speed bumps.
That's
All
true.
right,
That's
yeah.
valid.
But you also have to inquire about her neighborhood before
Yeah,
you go
but
pick her up.
what if you go to pick her up and you get beached right at the end of her street? And it's like,
Or you
yeah.
wake
Now
up all
that's
her
not so much of a
neighbors.
problem. I got bigger tires in the front. It raised the car, so it's
Yeah, we can
is
tell.
what it is. Yeah,
Da-
no,
daily
you can definitely
drivable.
tell. It's drivable. I don't know. I've never really thought about
Not driving up to Makeup
considering
Hill
the car.
or anything.
First of all, I'm not picking a girl up for the first date in my hoopty
Absolutely not.
240. Actually, I have. So
yeah.
that's not true.
All right, Youssef, where are you going?
The way that. Do you want to hear what I would do or what I did do?
Both.
Okay,
Come
what
on.
I did do, the girl I'm currently with,
Yeah.
shout out. Oh, wait, shout out, wrong camera.
ST suspensions. Yeah.
Shout out ST suspension. So, step one, you air up half the car. No, I'm kidding. So, what you do is, I picked her up, and my brother has a E46 convertible,
Yeah.
non M3 automatic, whatever, and we went to the drive-in.
Oh.
We went to Walmart and spent like $70 on snacks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got pizzas from Pizza Hut. Went to the drive-in
How much did you guys get through?
of the movie.
The food.
Like not that much.
Pause.
Not that much, but like it's kind of a vibe when you're in Walmart, just kind of like
Yeah.
seeing who they are as a person. You know, you kind of do that,
That's a good.
Yeah,
and then you.
that's true.
I took my brother's convertible as a nice vibe, nice summer day. You know, kind of that vibe, and then went to the drive-in and. Yeah.
Got eaten alive by bugs. Yeah.
No, I brought the Thermacell.
Oh, nice.
Those work. They're really good.
That's smart.
Good for you.
All right,
And then,
Julia,
Where
give
am I
us
taking the girl that I'm need to be
a
dating?
female insight onto this question.
Like, where would I like to be
2024.
taken, or where would I?
Where, you're in
Both.
charge of the date.
Oh, okay,
It's,
I'm
you make all the shots.
Yeah,
dude.
you're wearing the
2024,
pants
brother.
in this date. You're picking them
Come
up.
on. You're picking him up.
I'm holding the door for him. Definitely just like driving back roads, listening to music.
All right.
Shit.
What
Well,
is-
all of our answers have been put to shame.
Yeah,
That's my vibe.
I think mine was always gonna be bubble tea and
Oh,
chill.
that's a good one. It's also cheap in case the date.
respect
Yeah,
doesn't go
you
good.
never know.
Yeah, if the date doesn't go good, worst case you lost $6.
Yeah. Depends if they ask for extra sugar or
Yeah, if they say.
extra
When they say
flavor.
what size, you say smalls, please.
Yeah.
Before she can.
Just, you know,
Yo, in this economy, it's facts.
no extra tapioca for you.
Yeah, if she said she wants to go to Starbucks, be like, have a better one, then use a coupon at Tim's, 2 for 3 iced coffees.
No, you just get one of those canisters with black coffee.
No, you say I got you, and then you pull out like a mug that you brought from home, and you're like, I made coffee, but you only make one, and then you share it.
Yeah.
Save money, live better.
Actually, that's
And it's
smart.
great value coffee. It's black.
I'm taking these
Cream and
tips
sugar
back to
expensive.
Brampton with me, man.
Cream
All
and
right.
sugar. It's
On that financial advice, we're going to end the first episode. We're going to put up a little prompt on our Instagram so you can ask more questions for the next episode. We're also going to have like some fun segments. We're going to play some games and do some dumb stuff. So be sure to stick around. We'll probably go live again. Are we doing this next week, producers? How does this work?
Yeah.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. You can catch us here around this time.
What's on PASMAG.com and PASMAG.com?
You can find it at PASMAG.com, all of
It's on
PASMAG social media, at PASMAG. Anything else I should let these people know? These fine people that are still
What's
watching?
on YouTube right now for us?
What's on YouTube right now for us?
Anything you want to shout out?
Oh yeah, what's coming out? What's
Oh,
new
we
hot?
do
Yeah,
have-
let's put ourselves on blast. We haven't published anything to our YouTube channel in about a month. But don't worry, that's about to change. We have the rally video coming. The Vegas to Salt Lake rally video is super fun. It's my favorite of all the rally videos so far.
Sick.
It was an awesome drive, and the video does it some justice. Also have a lot of cool segments coming up, so be sure to follow us on YouTube. You can win some cool stuff subscribing to our newsletter. And that's about it. We'll see you guys next week.
Catch you on the next one.
We'll see you guys later.
The fuckboy life.
Yeah, I'll mind if I.
Let's go.